We're here because we are celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the International CML Foundation. If you're going to make the effort to actually bring researchers from all over the globe to actually cure CML, then you need to do something big to get people interested and aware of what's going on. So what can be bigger than climbing Mount Kilimanjaro?
It's an amazing group of 26 really interesting people, all with their own story, some with amazing stories about chronic myeloid leukemia.
Researchers, patients, patient advocates, physicians, supporters of the foundation, and them all come together. For me, it's like representing the whole CML community. This is how the community works together and responds together, and that's exactly what we've seen on the climb.
The challenge in front of us in CML is a little bit beyond what most people think is possible. That is to actually find a cure for patients with CML. They won't be dependent on drugs that give them toxicity, gives them side effects and is expensive, but they'll have a remission that is enduring.
In my country, you get to hear of breast cancer, prostate cancer, and many other cancers, and never a mention of CML. We have a population of 200 million, and known cases for CML is just about 2,000 and thereabouts. Most people don't get diagnosed. They die not knowing what really killed them. So I'm among the few lucky ones.
Annie's a great example of the challenge that the foundation needs to meet, and that is people that first of all can't get diagnosed, and then people that eventually get onto the effective drugs like imatinib, but then get resistance, and that can't really be identified, and they can't get access to second generation drugs.
Somebody has to make the change. So it starts with me. Me going there, flying the green and white flag there. Wow, it's gonna mean everything. I'm creating awareness. I think nobody has gone this far for CML in my country.
Having someone like Andy here, to me, was really eye-opening. I mean, I spend my days treating people with CML day after day, most of them treated successfully. And we lose sight of the fact that the whole rest of the world is not like that. You know, he doesn't really have a doctor. He has a place that he goes, and there's a doctor there, whoever it may be, the doctor of the day, but he has to go buy gloves to bring them to the clinic so that they can draw his blood. We have a bigger obligation to people in other parts of the world that don't have what we have. I like that focus of the ICMLF.
The climb itself was absolutely incredible. Much harder than I had expected, even with all the preparation.
Getting started in the dark, not really knowing exactly where you're going, and not knowing whether you're going to make it. But that journey happens in all different kinds of settings. People get started with CML treatment, for example. They don't know where they're going. It's pretty dark at the beginning.
Patients do this mountain climbing every day when they have the diagnosis, and I think I wanted to show my small tribute to their daily struggle.
I'm a person that would never dream or even think of going to Kilimanjaro or climbing Kilimanjaro. If I can do this, CML researchers should find a cure.
The wind, the cold, the weather around it, all were so unpredictable and changing constantly.
There are certainly moments that I thought about turning back, but then something in your mind just says, no, you have to keep going.
To overcome our body limits and to do what we did that night in the climbing was really amazing. Something I'll never forget in my whole life.
Incredible to see sort of how people work together to get up this mountain. People were encouraging each other. You heard people calling out as we were sort of plodding up the mountain and making sure that everybody was okay. Yeah.
The most amazing part was that we all pulled ourselves together and helped each other along the way. But the sun comes out and you made it.
every single cent has been very hard work for, step by step by step, and we really appreciate every single donation that's come in.
Every single person here has raised their own money for the climb, so that you can be sure that the dollars that you raise, that you give us, are going to be directly used to get us to the point we want to be at, which is curing chronic myeloid leukemia.